With all that which a person allows to appear, one may ask, what is it meant to hide? What should it divert the eyes from? How far does he deceive himself in this action? Humans are adept at deception. Throughout our lives, we deceive others as to our intentions, our beliefs, and our actions. But more impactful may be the ways in which we deceive ourselves. Humans are imperfect beings. Each one of us is flawed in a diverse number of ways. We make countless mistakes, are unsuccessful in many of our endeavors, and are victims of numerous bad habits. Yet despite all this, we have a basic need to think well of ourselves. We want to believe that we are good people and that the path in life we have chosen is a noble one. The easiest way to reconcile our need for a positive self-image with the existence of our many flaws and shortcomings is through hiding our defects, both from ourselves as well as others. In this pursuit, we are often far more successful in deceiving ourselves than we are at hiding our flaws from those close to us. This has been expressed by many thoughtful observers of the human condition across cultures and throughout human history. A famous passage from the New Testament reads, "Why do you see the speck in your neighbor's eye, but do not notice the log in your own eye?" While an ancient Japanese proverb conveys a similar message. Though you see the 7 defects of others, we do not see our own 10 defects.
In Matthew 6:33, Jesus says to seek first the kingdom of God. In Luke 17:21, Jesus says that kingdom of God is within you. Okay, so that's very important. So if God is within us, all right, cool. How do we get there? All right, Jesus tells you how to get there. It's very simple. But first, let's go over a couple of things. Jesus says, seek first the kingdom of God. He says the kingdom of God is within us. And where does God reside? In heaven. So if the kingdom of God is within us, then heaven is within us, and heaven is up high. Up high where? In the sky? Well, if it's within us and inside of us, then it'd be the highest point would be the head, which would be the temple high. In Matthew 6:22 in the KJV, Jesus says, if your eye be single, your whole body shall be filled with light. The single eye in mysticism represents the pineal gland. In Genesis 32:30, we have Jacob going to Peniel and coming face to face with God and having his life preserved. Jacob's ladder is the rising of the Christ within via the Kundalini, so it goes up the spine and touches the optic thalamus, and Nirvana is attained. How is this accomplished? By entering into a state of meditation. Meditation accomplishes 2 objectives. 1, it clears the mind. 2, it rises the Christ within. This is done by chanting Om in total darkness. Okay? Sleep rests the body, but only meditation rests the mind. Why do we have to clear the mind? Because of the carnal thoughts of the mind. Just look at the world around you. Now we know why Jesus says take no thought 5 times. In Matthew, between chapter 6 verse 25 and chapter 6 verse 34, Jesus says to take no thought 5 times. 5 times. There's a reason. Here's an example of why we need to meditate. When you have a computer with too much memory, it slows down and starts to malfunction. The human brain works the same way, which makes it susceptible to a virus. So like a computer, we need to delete files. Okay? We need to delete files and clear the cache. You know? And when you do that on your computer, it runs faster, smoother, and your computer becomes less susceptible to an illness or virus. The human brain is just like a computer. It is a computer. Okay? Whose RAM has been corrupted, overloaded, and compromised. Okay? There's a reason why Jesus says narrow is the way, straight is the gate. You know? Okay? And let's not forget that Jesus said that when you pray to go into your closet, another clue. Okay? Because in the closet it's dark. And in Amos 5:18, isn't the day of the Lord darkness and no light and not light? Okay? So it's telling you something. And when you stimulate the pineal gland, it secretes melatonin, and God will reward you openly, in secret. It's all right there. When Jesus says you're happy, sing, hope I shall be filled with light, when you stimulate the pineal gland, guess what? It secretes melatonin, which is a body lightener. Okay? And how do you stimulate the pineal gland? In darkness. See? So all these people want to meditate in the light. That's not meditation. I hate to break it to you.